We all know how much the world relied on virtual technology over this past year due to the pandemic. Teachers, students, and even businesses had to rely on virtual technology more than ever. Many businesses were already using some sort of virtual technology, and others jumped on the technology bandwagon quickly. Whether you were already using this virtual technology or you just decided to start using it, you more than likely found that it helps you and your business save time and money. Today I'm going to talk about ways that you can manage virtual or paperless business documents so that your business can operate smoothly and eliminate the burden of piles and piles of paperwork cluttering up your office. You may even be wondering how you can share this information virtually with your bookkeeper or accountant if you're working closely with them on your business finances. Most accountants and bookkeepers have a system set up for situations just like this. But if you find that your accountant or bookkeeper is a little behind in the times, you can offer up these ideas to help them work more efficiently with you. If you are a bookkeeper yourself and you help small businesses with their bookkeeping, you'll want to make sure you're up to date with these processes as well so that you're making a positive impact on your clients. Whether you're just getting ready to start your small business, you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, small business owner, virtual online bookkeeper, or virtual assistant, staying up to date on these virtual and paperless processes will help you save time and money in the long run. And speaking of virtual technology, I'll also be talking about an upcoming virtual event called Money, Faith, and Business that Jennifer Allwood and over 35 other speakers are holding. Many of my favorite top female business leaders are gathering to help business owners like you overcome money mindset issues and get solid business strategies. You'll hear from leading female entrepreneurs like Jordan Lee Dooley, Christy Wright, Jamie Cross, Julie Stoyne, Angelica Duncan, Sandy Krakowski, and many more. Listen in. I even have a special invitation for you to attend. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Are you looking for a computerized software solution to do your bookkeeping? I highly recommend checking out QuickBooks Online. I've been using QuickBooks myself for over 20 years, and they really know how to streamline processes and make your bookkeeping and recording your transactions simple and easy. QuickBooks is one of the top software solutions used by small business owners, and I would say that over 95% of my clients are currently using QuickBooks for their businesses. One of the features most of my clients and I take advantage of is the option to set up bank feeds. You simply link your bank account to your QuickBooks account, and QuickBooks will automatically import each transaction into your QuickBooks file. You'll save a ton of time not having to manually enter each of these transactions. You simply review each of the transactions and make sure they're getting recorded to the appropriate account, and then click one button and they're in. Want to know more? Head over to financialadventure.com/QuickBooks and learn how you can save 50% off of your first 3 months. Welcome back. The days of the typical accounting office may be in the past after the big push for virtual technology with the pandemic. Many accounting and bookkeeping offices are increasing their remote services, and there are many that will either no longer have an office, or at the very least, many will be reducing their in-office hours. You'll start to see many accountants and bookkeepers offering a combination of in-office and remote services in the future. So what can you do to work efficiently with your accountant or bookkeeper if they're working with you virtually? First, make sure that your bookkeeping information is accessible. If you're using a software like QuickBooks Online, Xero, or Wave, you know that your data is in the cloud and your accountant or bookkeeper can be allowed access to work on your financial information if you grant it to them. Not only do these programs allow easy access for your accountant or bookkeeper, but you will also be able to access your information from anywhere you have an internet connection. This alone may be a benefit you find really valuable if you are unable to do all of your work in the office and you prefer to pull up your financial information at other locations, such as from your home. If you're using a desktop software like QuickBooks, or maybe you're using an Excel spreadsheet, you might want to check with your accountant or bookkeeper to see if they have the capability to remote into your computer to access these files. Make sure that you continue to communicate with your accountant or bookkeeper. Just because either of you may not be working in an office setting, you can continue to communicate with them on important matters. You can do this by utilizing your phone, email, and even text messages to get answers that you're looking for. If you prefer more of an in-person virtual meeting, you can always schedule a video call with Zoom or something similar. Next, you'll likely be sharing your documents and files virtually if you have eliminated any in-person meetings with your accountant or bookkeeper. Most accountants or bookkeepers have secure portals set up to transfer information to their clients, but this also works for the client to transfer information back to the accountant or bookkeeper. If you have files you need to send to your accountant or bookkeeper, make sure that you're sending them in a secure manner. Do not just attach confidential or documents with sensitive information in an email. Ask your accountant or bookkeeper for a link for you to upload your information to them securely. Once your information has been sent to your accountant or bookkeeper, you'll need to decide whether you would like to keep your original documents electronically or hard copy or paper files. If you decide to keep them electronically, make sure you have a good system set up so that you are able to find these documents in the future if needed. Working in a virtual world is definitely different than what most of us have been used to, but having patience and being open to working with new software and technologies will help you out in the long run. With technology, there always comes change. I understand that change can be hard to get used to, but overall, these technology changes are only there to help you be more efficient, and with efficiencies comes more profitability. Most of these technology enhancements allow you to view much of your financial information in real time, and this real-time information helps you to make smart business decisions. If you feel uncomfortable with any of the virtual services your accountant or your bookkeeper are providing, be honest and upfront with them, and they should be willing to work with you to provide additional training or help to simplify the processes for you so that you can feel comfortable working virtually with them. As I mentioned previously, I want to make sure that you're aware of a virtual event with the goal of helping you grow a profitable business as a woman of faith. Money, Faith, and Business will be led by entrepreneurs like Jennifer Allwood, Jordan Lee Dooley, Christy Wright, Sandy Krakowski, and many more. It all starts on September 13th, and you can get all the event details by going to financialadventure.com/resources. Think about what your life would look like if you had more free time, more margin in your finances, more assurance in yourself and your business decisions. What about more peace in your life and your business? If this sounds like something you would like to be a part of, then I don't want you to miss this powerful gathering of Christian women leading in the entrepreneurial space. Each woman is sharing her secret of how to grow a profitable business, Imagine no longer being throttled by issues with money you've picked up from well-meaning parents or churches. Imagine things come easier in your business without having to push as hard. Imagine you have the time and finances to focus on the things that matter to you most. Imagine feeling completely comfortable with the business choices that you're making. This is going to be a powerful time to come together as believers and female business owners in any stage of getting your business going. New, established, still dreaming, ready to make the leap, and everything in between. Don't miss out on this opportunity to gain more freedom in your business, time, and finances. If you're ready to level up your money, faith, and business, join me and thousands of other female entrepreneurs for the Money, Faith, and Business virtual event. You can go to financialadventure.com/resources to grab the full details. I'll also post the link where you're listening to this podcast. All right, to recap this episode. Number 1, the days of the typical accounting office may be in the past after the big push for virtual technology with the pandemic. Many accounting and bookkeeping offices are increasing their remote services, and there are many that will either no longer have an office, or at the very least, many will be reducing their in-office hours. Number 2, work efficiently with your accountant by making sure that your bookkeeping information is accessible. If you're using a software like QuickBooks Online, Xero, or Wave, you know that your data is in the cloud and your accountant or bookkeeper can be allowed to work on your financial information if you grant them access. Number 3, if you're using a desktop software like QuickBooks, or even if you're using an Excel spreadsheet on your computer, make sure that you check with your accountant or bookkeeper to see if they have the capability to remote into your computer to access these files. Number 4, communicate with your accountant or bookkeeper. Just because either of you may not be working in an office setting, you can continue to communicate with them on important matters. You can do this by utilizing your phone, email, and even text to get answers that you're looking for. If you prefer more of an in-person virtual meeting, you can always schedule a video call with Zoom or something similar. Number 5, when sharing your documents and files virtually, most accountants or bookkeepers have portals set up to transfer information to their clients, but you can also use this portal for you to transfer information to the accountant. Number 6, if you have files you need to send to your accountant or bookkeeper, make sure that you are sending them in a secure manner. Don't just attach confidential or documents with sensitive information in an email. Ask your accountant or bookkeeper for a link for you to upload your information to them securely. Number 7, decide whether you would like to keep your original documents electronically or a hard copy or paper file. If you decide to keep them electronically, make sure that you have a good system set up so that you are able to find these documents in the future if needed. Number 8, working in a virtual world is definitely different than what most of us have been used to, but having patience and being open to working with new software and technologies will help you out in the long run. Number 9, overall, technology changes are only there to help you be more efficient. And remember, with efficiencies come more profitability. Most of these technology enhancements will allow you to view much of your financial information in real time, and this real-time information helps you to make smart business decisions. And you know I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing you will take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, Leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.